So March, what is it, 20th, 2021. Oh yeah, first day of spring. I believe it's the first day of spring this year. We're going out to get some mushroom logs to do some mushroom spawns. I've never done this before. I had planned to for a long time. I finally had a few extra bucks in spring 2020 and was going to do it, and I couldn't get mushroom spawn plugs. So they're in stock again. I'm going to retry. This is the one thing you'll find about us farmers. We're very, very persistent. If something doesn't work the first time, we'll go for another time. And we'll keep trying until we have success. That's how you have true success. Alright, let's get some logs. Well, got about 70 foot of oak here so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I gotta find some more. Nice shagbark hickory over here. Which I understand hickory does work well. But these trees are so beautiful and there aren't that many of them out here. And that one's probably 20 years old, so another 20 years that'll be a fruit-bearing tree. I'm not going to disturb that. Well, you know, we don't mess around here at TFSN. They're down, skinned, bucked into logs to maximum size limit that I'll go to. That's a little small, but, you know, first time around, kind of want to see how different diameters act. So it kind of like a cross section here. Same wood, so we have control. All white oak. So far so good. I'm going to pace off how much I actually got here in length. And then I'll go find and drop some more. So just sitting here considering the ecological impact, as always. And one of my thoughts, hey, let's look at the stump and count the rings. I think we got about 40 growing seasons here from center to edge, maybe a little more. So think about that. That's maybe 8 inches long side to long side. 40 plus years to grow that. Cut down in, 60 seconds. Going to grow a fungi, so it will go to one of the most regenerative purposes you can, but interesting to consider how long that tree took to grow. Yeah. Just good to keep these things in perspective as we're doing things. Well, I got all but one log cut up at the other spot, and I had 24 total there, including the one that isn't cut yet. And came out here, was having trouble finding white oak out here, but found elm. Elm was on the list of potentially good ones, so we're going to try elm. So we got 24 white oak logs and 16, I'm sorry, not elm, beech. This is beech. Like this big guy here. Beautiful beech. Anyway, so 16 of these, 24 of the white oak. They're cut and ready to go. I'm going to order the spawn. And I might hit one big log too, but we'll see. Alright, well it's been a bit since last filming. I cut the oak logs March 21st, I believe, and the maple and beech were cut April 1st, I believe. So when I picked those up, they actually had checking on the ends already, so they were pretty well dried out. I'll just give you a close-up of the checking there. And none of those branches were sprouting. So those were definitely caught in the dormant phase. And these guys, when I picked them up, were actually like sprouting little green leaves off them and stuff. Both of them were. So I was a little worried about inoculating them too soon. So I opted to hold off. I brought them out here in the sun and let them bake off, and we did have a frost here. I think we got down to 29 or 28. And it's been a couple of weeks since they died back. So, and I see now, when I was looking at them the other day, we have checking on the ends of these as well. Sorry for the horrible camera work today. Same on these. Boom, boom, boom. So I think these are actually ready. So I got out the drill bit that I got along with the inoculation set, the plugs, which I'll show you we put plugs in, and wax and drill bit with the collar for the right depth. And I'm going to do some drilling, see how far I get tonight, and we'll just carry on until we get her done. Alright, full to dead battery. I got 3, almost 4 drilled out all the way around, about 4 inches apart. Tried to hold the diamond pattern. Get nice uniform inoculation sites. So, I just start. Second recharge. Making progress. Okay, well, I lost count of recharges. I had 2 drills and 4 batteries going. Got most of it done last night and ran through all the batteries and ran through all my energy after a long work day and this and many other things. Anyway, they're all drilled out now. I finished up drilling just a little bit ago. Split them into 2 approximately equal sized piles because we got Reishi and lion's mane we're going to inoculate with, and I want to do a cross sample across the 3 different log types, of which we have white oak, swamp maple, and beech, American beech, I believe. So so that's it. Now I got to knock the inoculant plugs in. That's probably going to take some time. Okay, well, as with all first time doing something, we make mistakes. I should have stuck this box right in the fridge when I got it, and I was expecting to be inoculating pretty quickly, so it didn't, and then it sat, and well, they started to spawn new mycelium all through the plugs. I don't think that's going to be a problem because they're still firm enough to knock in, so we're just going to go ahead and get to it. Anyway, so lion's mane and reishi. Here we go. Alright, so I got to start on it. I started with the reishi because those are the ones that started spawning out, and I figure the sooner I get them in, the better. I split these into 2 roughly equal piles. I guess I mentioned in the previous clip. These are reishi here, and they're going in okay. I think they would go in a little bit easier if they had not spawned out and swollen so much. So I decided I would try some of the lion's mane here just to see, and they definitely do go in a little bit easier without all the spawn and mycelium growing on the outside of the thing. But whatever, it's just a time-consuming process, and I'm just going to chip away at it, and we'll get it done in the next few days or so, or maybe the next week, and then we'll go back and wax over everything. They say that's not even necessary, but what the heck, we'll do it as another step. And then we'll have to place them somewhere and let them spawn. But it's pretty exciting to finally actually be doing this after planning and wanting to for so long. So I'll just give you a close-up of the spawn plugs here before we close this clip out. Alright, well, after several different sessions, I managed to get all the plugs into the logs. Lion's mane in this pile, and reishi in this pile. And I went and drilled a hole in the end of all of the reishi, so in case they get mixed up, I don't get them confused later, until of course they flower, at which point we'll know exactly what they are. Anyway, so making progress. So now I got to go stand them vertically, partially buried, as I understand it. So Well, there we go. July 15th, 2023. Reishi, lion's mane. Stacked vertically oriented. I don't have them buried, but it's pretty wet, moist soil out here. I think they'll stay damp enough. I may come back and feather a little soil on the ends or something, but should be good. We're off. Our first mushroom log endeavor. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you found this interesting or informative. Question or comment down below. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network.